Character change. What are we planning? And why? Let's examine them first. Good talk. Even better talk. I don't want to get in trouble. Really? No.
Marjorie? Oh. Lady Marjorie is still with the king? I thought you might want to know.
Listen, Sarah, I know you're probably mad at me because I sent you out, but, like, listen, no hard feelings. It's just with my family and stuff, and I don't like talking about it.
We were friends, Mira. When you
Yep,
dismissed me the other day...
I knew this was coming.
I won't say it didn't hurt my feelings. We've known each other for years, and yet to be treated like that.
You know what? I'm just gonna...
I'm sorry, Sarah. You shouldn't take it personally.
Well, I did. I thought there was trust between us. Friends don't hold secrets from one another. Now Lady Marjorie thinks you don't trust me, and she values your opinion very much.
Sarah,
My lady, I'll leave you to talk.
Guess she's not gonna say anything, so...
Are you all right, my lady?
The king was not inclined to offer help for your family. I'll need this mended.
Gods.
He said I was too easily swayed. And he reminded me that I am not yet his wife. I allayed his fear. For now. But it will be a long time before I can ask him for anything again. Nothing I said could cheer him. He wouldn't even speak to me when I left him.
What can I do to make this better, my lady?
There's nothing you can do, Mira.
Understand, it was my mother's plan, not mine. I just hope you can find some way to forgive me.
This is simply not how things are done, Mira. Not in King's Landing.
I'm sorry, my lady.
Soon I will be queen, and maybe then I'll be in a better position to help you. But for now, we must both be cautious.
I must send a raven. I have to warn my family. If you'll excuse me, my lady.
Milady. Begging your pardon, milady. I hope I didn't frighten you.
How long have you been waiting there?
Oh,
Not long.
she says it anyway.
I was just passing by when I saw you emerge from Lady Marjorie's room. I hope you saw. I was right before. About Lady Marjorie and Queen Cersei. I just want you to know, I can help you if you'd like. And your family, if you're willing to trust me. I hear all sorts of things. Things that could be useful for you.
How can you help me? My problems can't be solved by what you might overhear.
Which is why you must trust me, milady. You need allies. Hopefully I've proven I can be useful to you.
I'm sorry. I really must go.
Please don't despair. I know people who... People who'd be willing to help you.
God, it's this guy again. Staring all creepy like.
Where's Sir Royland?
This feels really
The man
long.
values pride more than honor. And without King's Landing. I know you'd hoped Mira could help us, but I'm confident we've enough strength of our own.
I mean, if you say so.
Your men stand ready to act if needed.
We will prevail.
Our plan is a good one. It will work so long as everyone does their part.
Bolton men approaching, my lord!
Look at this fuckwit.
Something wrong with your gate?
Nah, we just don't trust you to come in.
Well, aren't you the little lord? No wonder you can't open the gate. Shall we help you? Now let me in.
Nah.
This is a lovely pile of timber, isn't it?
You're welcome inside, but your men are not.
Did you hear that, men? The lord of the house says, fuck off. I think he's afraid of you. Wait here. For now.
Hey, excuse me.
A token for the new Warden of the North.
Let me guess. Forrester Ironwood.
Carved by our most skilled craftsman.
Ironwood. Doesn't look like much. Don't know what's so special about it.
No one can match our skill.
Is that so? Not bad. Lord Whitehill, can your lot do this?
Given enough time, we could...
Given enough time, you could do a great many things. But not this, apparently. This ironwood seems to be your most precious possession, but it is just wood.
Lord Ramsay, we have another gift we'd like to offer your father. There are several ironwood groves along the borders of our land, all producing tall, strong trees. We'd like to give your father 2 of these groves in tribute.
Give him. He is your warden. What's yours is already his.
Ethan kind of reminds me of Reese, just a little bit. Appearance-wise.
Quite the army you have, Lord Forrester. Very impressive. Look at that. More Forresters.
Lord Ramsay?
Come out where I can see you.
We really must focus on the business at hand.
Alright, fine.
What is it you want, Lord Ramsay?
What do I want? Everything. Nothing. We'll see. First, let's see you bend the knee to my father, Lord Bolton, Warden of the North. Words are wind. Anyone can say they're loyal. I want you to show me.
Yeah, fine, whatever.
My lord.
Ha! That wasn't so hard now, was it? Here's the thing. I don't care about your loyalty. And I care even less about a bunch of trees on some far-off hill. The Crown, however, wants what you've got. Whatever you've been supplying the Starks for centuries. Ships, shields, chamber pots. I expect you'll do the same for us. My father has promised as much to the king. You wouldn't want to make him a liar, would you? That wouldn't reflect well on me.
We will double our efforts for your father, my lord.
That's a good little lord.
You can't trust her, Forrester. They murdered our men.
It was a Forrester squire who did it. One Whitehill soldier dead. One Bolton. Yet your man lived.
No, you're mistaken. That's not how it happened.
Our men are dead. How it happened is irrelevant. You had me stand out in the wind and muck so you could show off your pathetic little army. That sort of insolence from one of our loyal bannermen will not do. So I've come up with a solution that will benefit...
I hope I get to stab him or punch him, or at least do something to him in this game.
What? The Ironwood? But...
That is our livelihood.
Then you'd better well find another fucking job.
You can't do that.
There's two of them here. You could easily stab them. Please.
We are talking about trees. You grow them, you cut them down. It can't be that difficult.
The Foresters have been tending Ironwood for thousands of years. The White Hills had Ironwood, once, but now those hills are bare. Do you want Ironwood for the next 5 years, or the next 50 generations?
The little lord does have a point.
Oh.
We'll try this.
Well then.
Lord Whitehill will take half of your Ironwood, and we'll see who fares better.
But my lord...
Half of something is better than the nothing you had before. To ensure there's no...
As much as I hate Ramsay.
Lord Whitehill will install a garrison of 20 men within your walls.
At Ironrath, that we cannot abide. Ethan.
They'll help maintain the king's peace. And make sure there's no more trouble.
This will cause more trouble, not less.
Not for me. You have a man you trust?
My son, Griff.
Griff will lead the garrison.
You have no right. Whitehills have no place here.
Lads, do make this visit worthwhile.
Please, Duncan, don't.
Look at this, little Forrester. You're not frightened, are you?
Lord Ramsay, please.
And you? Are you Lord Ethan's older sister?
I'm his twin, my lord.
Ah, twins. Well, like the Queen and her brother. Well, hopefully not just like the Queen and her brother.
I love how Cersei and Jaime's
always wanted one.
thing is just like no secret.
Leave my sister alone.
I have an idea. You'll come with me. You can be my highborn ward.
Lord Ramsay, that's enough.
Do you like hunting?
Let her go.
She's quite pretty, your sister. We'd get along well.
You've gone too far, Lord Ramsay. I demand you let her go.
I suppose you can stay. Aren't you the brave lord?
Wow.
But I don't want the brave lord. Far too much trouble.
Ethan! Ethan! No!
Even though you did bend the knee.
Myself.
I think we've come to an understanding.
What, Ethan?
I certainly feel better about all this.
What have you done?
However, the Foresters need to keep their end of the bargain. Take the boy as your ward.
No!
Kill him if they give you any trouble.
Brian!
Lovely meeting all of you. We'll have to do it again sometime.
Somebody help him!
Fetch the mace so quickly!
You brought this on yourself.
Mama!
Stop!
Don't let him take me!
Let it go!
Stop them!
There's so much going on, the subtitles don't know what to do.
Do something!
Ethan?
My son.
This is interesting for me because I haven't had enough time with these characters so far to
Ethan
really
sacrificed himself for us all. He saved Talia's life.
have a
He'll be
connection.
remembered as Ethan
I mean, I feel
forever.
bad about Ethan's death.
This
It's just,
house needs a leader. Lord Ethan named me Sentinel. I will lead this house.
it's like, if any of my old playthroughs are anything to go off
Did it without
of, like, I'm a crybaby. Like,
Ryan too.
I am.
We have
Just,
to stop them.
We do
there's,
not
like,
stand
no
alone.
getting around that. I am a
There are those
crybaby
who
when it
will
comes to, like,
fight for
emotional
us.
shit in video games, but
Those who hold House Forrester above all other
I would
matters.
be upset about it. I'd, like,
Those who
more
will
upset
not
about this
stop
death
until
if I knew
Ethan is
Ethan
avenged.
more, or if I didn't feel like I
Until
was just kind
Ryan
of,
is
like,
home
thrust into
again,
this with
Our
no
house will not fall.
history.
We will be ready.
Nothing comes without a cost, my lady. Are you prepared for what might happen?
You are offline, go online to see your stats. No. I can't, actually. You're not gonna give me any credits music? I mean, alright. This... I don't like this. It's just... It's so quiet. Oh, excuse me. But typically I'd talk about my opinion on this, but like, I don't know how to feel. I get that they're doing the whole thing, like they're doing the books and they do in, the shows, switch between characters, yada yada yada. It's great. I love the fact that there's like so many diverse and interesting characters. I really, honestly do. It's just, so far, episode 1, it doesn't give me anything to feel really an emotional attachment to. Like, sure, there's Cersei, Tyrion, and so, like, they have characters I know, but the characters in this game so far are characters I do not know. I don't have that same type of connection that, like, you get when you play as Lee from The Walking Dead, or, like, Clementine in The Walking Dead 2, or I guess even, like, Bigby, like, from... I was gonna say Fables, but no, it's not named after the comic. It's named The Wolf Among Us, which is derived from Fables. So, don't remember if there's any tearjerker moments for me in Fables. I guess when we thought that, like, or like, when Bigby finds Snow's head at the end of chapter 1. But, that's neither here nor there. Just... I love Game of Thrones. I really do. And there's something really weak about how this one was how the game is presented, which is a damn shame considering it's TellTale, and TellTale has been on top of their game the last few games they've released. I mean, it's not bad so far. I mean, I'm only in episode 1. Let's keep that in mind. I'm only in episode 1 right now. I have not seen anybody play this And, you know, this is just me formulating my own opinions on it thus far. And how I feel about episode 1 as opposed to how I felt about, you know, the first few chapters from A Song of Ice and Fire and the first episode even of, you know, Game of Thrones. So it's just interesting for me to be kind of thrust into this with no context, no real getting to know the characters to an extent. But I mean, I guess, you know, sometimes that's just the way it happens. So I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna give the game time to impress me though, because again, it's only episode 1. You shouldn't expect too much from the first episode. I mean, I like the game so far. I like how the characters are portrayed. I will say that much. Like, you know, they're written just as well. Dialogue, options, you know, this character seems to fit this bill. And I admit some of my own personal bias is getting in the way, because I really hate Ramsay in the actual series. Like, Ramsay is one that I wish, you know, someone would just gouge his eyes out. There's no sidestepping that for me. So, I don't know how many times, like, take a shot every time I say this game is just so, this has been an interesting experience for me, just, like, I guess I'm kind of, like, ambivalent at the moment at how it is, like, I neither have positive nor negative feelings, it's just, I'm kind of experiencing it and just seeing it, like, this is an interesting experience. That's literally all I can say about it. I'm sorry. But, thank you for joining me for episode 1 of TellTale's Game of Thrones. And, you know, if you liked seeing me play it, you know, go ahead, leave a like, comment, I don't know. I don't usually end my videos like that. What am I doing? Wow, this just goes to show how long I've been out of the loop. That I'm trying to convince people to leave likes and comments on my videos. Wow. No, just fuck all of that. I don't care what you do. Like, do whatever. But, in the meantime, whoever you are, wherever you are, I hope you're having a wonderful day, wonderful week, wonderful whatever it is, and I will hopefully see you in TellTale's Game of Thrones episode 2. Bye!